KNDY, Marysville.
Good evening, high school basketball fans, and welcome back to our Friday night broadcast here on KNDY FM 95.5. We are in the home of the Panthers as Centralia hosts Hanover as TVL action gets back underway for both of these teams after an exciting TVL tournament last week, one that saw the Centralia Lady Panthers capture their 15th TVL championship in school history, one in which we saw the Hanover girls place third over Valley High. Of course, tonight's contest can be heard right here on KNDY 95.5, online at KNDYradio.com, and the KNDY FM mobile app, too, as well. Max Lasky along with you on the ride here on a Friday evening from Centralia. In the girls' contest, it will be a state-ranked matchup. Centralia comes in ranked number 6 in Class 1A Division I. Hanover, your number 3 team in Class 1A Division II. We'll preview that contest here in a little bit in the first matchup. Meanwhile, in the second matchup of the game, the boys' contest is a rematch of the semifinal bracket from the TVL tournament, one in which we saw the Hanover boys victorious go on to play second there at Onega a week. We're about to play tip-off here between Centralia and Hanover as both these teams get back underway after a long week over at Onega with the TVL tournament last week. First time out of the evening, a word from our sponsors. Appreciate all of them this evening that are making this broadcast possible, including Hanover Housing Authority, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, the Midwest Products, the Landall Company, the Blue Valley Insurance Agency, Hanover Branch, Goods Bar and Grill, Citizen State Bank, Hanover Electric, Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, Inline Construction, Bruna Implement, Hanover Hospital, B&W Electric, Andy's Hardware Lumber, the Main Street Market in Hanover, First Heritage Bank branches, Blue Valley Cities, and of course our sponsors all year, Candy Clips, Creamer Oil, Honeyman Auto, United Bank and Trust, Hometown Lumber, and Axel Lumber, Bruna Implement, Channel Seed, and Sunflower Community Credit Union. A state-ranked matchup between the Centralia girls and the Hanover girls. That's for us first, but before that, a timeout before we get ready for action here on a Friday night on KNDY.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. They'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations in Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all their current customers. If you're not a customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations in Hanover or Blue Rapids today for all your propane and fuel needs.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover. Quality, integrity, durability. These values make Landall stand out above the rest. Landall Company offers stable employment, competitive wages, $2 per hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, overtime hours, growth opportunities, and a benefit package that includes profit sharing, comprehensive insurance package, paid time off, and more. It's not too late to get your new year started off right. Apply online today at Landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. EEO employer, vets and disabilities welcome. Learn more online at Landall.com today.
Regular season high school basketball action gets underway as the thick of TVL play continues to march on here the week after the TVL tournament. We are back with our broadcast feature of the week between the Centralia Lady Panthers and the Hanover Lady Wildcats. First up in our matchups this evening, It is a state-ranked matchup between Hanover and Centralia. Centralia, of course, coming off the TVL championship. Mentioned it there in the beginning. They were victorious over Nottingham West, Valley Heights, and Clifton Clyde. Those last two games, victories by 6 points combined in those two games. Of course, I'll do it all with junior Owen Dieters, went over 1,000 career points too, as well as the Panthers were victorious in those two games. And two games that started to make a name for themselves too for the Panthers in those games. That was Taylor Gibbs and Josie Haverkamp. We'll see Gibbs get the start tonight for the Panthers, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But the two big low post threats for Dusty Thompson and his Panthers team really came alive last week over at Onega. As for the Hanover girls, they placed third there in the TVL tournament. They got a victory over Onega Frankfurt before falling to Clifton Clyde in the semifinal action, and then defeating Valley Heights in third, fourth place game, 41-38. Hanover already has one game on their docket here. And after the tournament, they played Washington County Tuesday night and handled the Tigers 72-44. Both of these teams come ranked top 6 in the state of Kansas. This week's Coaches Association poll, Centralia number 6 in Class 1A Division I, while Hanover is number 3 in Class 1A Division II. Of course, the Centralia Panthers looking to wipe a sour taste out of their mouth after last year's contest. Hanover was victorious 64-28. So a lot of the same returning players for both of these squads, especially on the Centralia side, looking to wipe that taste out of their mouth here this evening. We're going to take another time out before we get ready for tip-off here between the Panthers and the Wildcats.
Every driver is different. So is every car insurance policy. At Blue Valley Insurance, we get it. That's why we offer an array of options, from affordable coverage options to extra services and money-saving discounts. We're here to help you build the best car insurance policy for your needs. What's more, the right car insurance coverage can help protect you and your loved ones in the event of a car accident, theft, or other covered loss. See us at Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Starting lineups now for this contest between the 8-1 Centralia girls and the 9-3 Hanover girls. First for Hanover will change up this evening. Number 1, Tessalowski will get the start as she has been the junior. Number 5, Drew Bruna, the freshman, will keep her position in the starting five this evening. The single change coming for head coach Chris Whiteman. Number 12, Cadence Shanti, the senior, getting the start tonight over freshman Gracie Bruna at line of do-it-all senior Anna Juneman leading the way, average over almost 20 points per game in the TVL tournament last week, looking to continue her start for the season. Rounding out your starting five for the Hanover Wildcats, number 30, Caitlin Cliff. For the Wildcats will go Losi, Bruna, Juneman, Shoddy, and Cliff tonight under head coach Chris Whiteman. As for Centralia, they will be going number 11, Tatum Kramer, a junior. Number 12, Corey Kugelman, a senior. Number 13, Isabel Haverkamp, a junior. Number 15, Owen Dieters, and tonight, David Gibbs, a fresh start for head coach Dusty Thompson. We're going to take one more time out before we bring you game action between the Wildcats and Panthers here on our Friday night feature broadcast on KNDY.
This is the time of year to reflect on last year's crop cycle and make plans for next year. There are many decisions to be made and many options available. We'd like to help make the financial side of your planning a little easier. Our ag lenders know agriculture and they're local. Stop by and see us. Let's talk about next year. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, One less thing to worry about.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
An excellent crowd here in Centralia this evening. More coming in the door as we get ready for high school basketball action here on KNDY 95. You can stream us online at KNDY Radio and, of course, in the KNDY free FM mobile app. Hanover will be in their road blues. White Hanover across the chest, white numbers on the front and back. Meanwhile, the Centralia Lady Panthers home whites with black Panthers across the chest, black numbers with orange trim to go along with it. Centralia will win this tip, bring it across the timeline, getting their first action here after the TVL tournament, coming in 8-1 after the TVL tournament championship. First offensive possession, though, not what head coach Dusty Thompson was looking for. Turnover. Hayden Shoddy getting her first shot of the evening, up and going for the Hanover side. She misses that from the right wing. Wildcats go empty on the trip. So two changes on both starting lineups. Now with the Panthers with the ball, we'll take a peek at them real quick. Freshman Tava Gibbs getting the start here tonight. Owen Dieters tries the three. That's going to be missed. Offensive rebound inside, though, taken by Tatum Kramer. She can't get the second opportunity to draw down, and Centralia goes empty on their possession. So sophomore Cora Jones had a little MCL, a little bit of a tweak, said head coach Dusty Thompson this evening, so she'll be setting on the bench, and Gibbs will get the start tonight for the Panthers. Our first bucket of this evening goes to the way of the Wildcats. That will be Anna Judeman sinking her first triple of the night. She had 29 points in that game versus Valley Heights consolation-wise. Three ball on the way from Kramer. That's going to miss two as well, as the Panthers empty on their first possession. Back come the Wildcats. 3-0, our early first quarter score. Just rolled under 6:30 with you. Max Blasky here along with you on the ride this evening as we are back in rhythm with our Friday night featured broadcast after a hectic TVO week last week. Inside, Centralia's looking to get their first points over the board, and they will. The before-mentioned freshman, Tava Gibbs, getting her first bucket up and down this evening, was a big revival for head coach Dusty Thompson. She had 13 points in their semifinal win over the Valley Heights Mustangs. Her and fellow freshman Josie Haverkamp really came alive. Speaking of another freshman, there's Drew Bruna, the freshman for the Wildcats, getting her first bucket here in this top-ranked contest here in the state of Kansas. Inside, Dieters can't get her second shot to go, but offensive rebound's going to pull down. Three ball far side, taken this, now taken down by Losi. Losi quickly the other way, finds Juneman streaking down the court, up and down, blocked by Owen Dieters. Did a job to get back defensively. Juneman a little late on that. Dieters the other end draws the foul. Two shots upcoming now for the do-it-all junior for the Centralia Panthers. First personal foul will go against Caden Shoddy, the senior getting the start here tonight for head coach Chris Beichman and his Wildcats. Other starter change this evening for Hanover as Gracie Bruna not getting the start. It had been Bruna all season long, but a little change as the two freshmen, Gracie and Drew, struggled a little bit at that TVL tournament scoring the ball. So head coach Chris Beichman electing to go with the senior Shoddy in this one. Owen makes both the free throws and forces a turnover on the defensive side. First one for Hanover on their side, and a foul will be called as the Wildcats couldn't get back in defensive possession. Caden Shoddy quickly picking up her second personal foul, will stay out there. Both of these teams like to get up and down the court. They both average a tick over 52 points per game on the season. Defensively, too, very stout. Centralia off to a better start this year, 8-1 on the season. They were 14-10 last year, had some sections of the season, some injuries, some sickness kind of dealt with, especially around the TVL tournament, but also a hot start this season and ranked at number 6 in Class 1A Division I here as we roll on through the month of January. A jump ball down low on the inbound. Dieters and Losi gets tangled up with that one. It'll stay Wildcats ball. Centralia will press as they did all TVL tournament. Bruna will be your in-bounder and a turnover taken away by the Panthers. Inside Gibbs, up and down. Kayla Gibbs already 4 points here for the freshman, and this pressure for the Panthers has caused the Wildcats some trouble. Just on that mention, Anna Juneman takes it 94 feet all the way coast to coast, about lays it up. A foul's going to be called along the baseline. First personal foul will go against Tori Kugelman for the Panthers. Inside, Gracie Bruno looks to work left block, kicks it out for Shoddy. Shoddy now around the horn into the hands of Juneman. Juneman will look to attack left baseline up. A lot of contact, no foul will be called. Centralia Panthers handle go the other way. Beaters cross the timeline with the ball and the 6-5 lead. Beaters tries to force a shot inside, misses, but gets her own offensive rebound. Find Gibbs, 3 for 3 for Tava Gibbs, getting her first career start here this evening for Dusty Thompson and his Wildcats. Gibbs is making that decision pay off as she has the Panthers up 8-5 here. Early first quarter action, 4-3 our score. Already 2 assists for Owen Dieters, 2 rebounds to go along with 2 steals, 2 free throws as well for the do-it-all junior for the Panthers. Shawty's going to look to answer back. Offensive rebound halfway pulled down by Cliff, but she can't bring it all the way down. And coming out of there with it will be Tatum Kramer. Junior swings it across the timeline into the hands of Dieters. We'll set up this offense against this 3-2 extended zone for the Hanover Wildcats that has been so patented under head coach Chris Beichman. Inside, Kramer off the left window. Up and too easy for the Panthers as they double up Hanover now 10-5. Bruna top the key, hounded by Owen Dieters. Mostly gets it out of her hand. Left block. Caitlin Clip inside will draw the foul, and she will go to the strike for 2. Caitlin Clip lived at the line in that TVL tournament versus both Frankfort and Valley Heights in that Clifton Clyde game, too, as well. Hanover had over 30 free throws in that Frankfort contest, almost 25 plus in the Valley Heights one as well. Substitutions both ways now. First for Hanover in will come Gracie Bruna and Trinity Schlabach. Second free throw now for Clip. That one goes down. So 1 for 2 from the strike there are the Wildcats. It is 10-6 now. Centralia with the ball. Step back 3, Dieter. Halfway down and out. No good. Offensive rebound, though, taken down inside. Hayden Kramer off the bench. She can't get her first shot of the evening to go. Gibbs pulls it down again, and she will be fouled by Slavon. Trinity Schlabach picks up her first personal foul. Subs off the bench there for Centralia was Hayden Kramer, the freshman, and Keely Grimpy, the freshman, too, as well. Head coach Dusty Thompson has 5 freshmen that come off the bench that he feels very confident in any given night. Here's a turnover as the before-mentioned Grimpy was trying to find Gibbs down on the right block. A little bit out of the range for the freshman post as it's a turnover. Panthers, Hanover back with the ball. Centralia straight man-to-man pressure, full court, picked up Juneman. Across the timeline now, Losey will take it. Losey from way up top, throws it left, blocks it, Clip, and a travel will be the call. Caitlin Clip down low, going to keep those happy feet from moving, and that's now turnover number 3 in this quarter for Hanover as they trail here 10-6. Mid-January matchup here, 2 top-tier teams in the state of Kansas, both looking to get back to the state tournament. Centralia, it's been 2 years since they've been there. Of course, Hanover coming off an undefeated and state tournament championship season. Turnover by Centralia, but then Hanover turns it right back over to the Panthers. Trinity Schlabach had troubles with it, ends up being off of the Panthers, will stay with Hanover. Josie Haverkamp now into the game for Tava Gibbs. One of those freshmen that really came along for the Panthers in the tournament last week. For Haverkamp, she had 8 points versus Valley Heights, while she also had 11 points versus Clifton Clyde in the finals. Another turnover by Hanover leads to a foul on the Wildcats. Who are they going to call that one on? Didn't quite see it. It's going to go Anna Juniman, her first personal foul. Already the fourth team foul for Hanover with 2:30 left to play. First quarter action. Centralia has forced turnovers and worked their way back. Dieter's long three left wing. That one's off left side of the rim. Cliff pulls down. Defensive rebound. Dieter's already now with 5 shots and 2 free throws, 2 to her name in this first quarter. Only those 2 free throws to go down, though. Centralia will turn the tables on Hanover. They're going to extend their defense way outside the three-point line, try and get this Wildcats team that has not handled pressure the best this year a little bit out of rhythm. So far in this first quarter, they have done that. Schlabach left wing, kicks it back out. Juniman left-handed three. That one's off from the word go. One and done for the Wildcats as Centralia pulls down the defensive board. Hayden Kramer will push it. Cross-court pass tipped out off the hands of Losi. Will stay with the Panthers. Substitution now for Hanover. Drew Bruna, Caden Shoddy back into the contest. Clip, Tessa Losi out. Owen Dieters getting a breather here with 1:45 left on the play clock. Back in will come Cora Thompson. Talked about it. Had a little sprain of the MCL. Did Cora, so she's not getting the start tonight, but she's going to try and play with it this evening. Tatum fires up a three. That's missed. Offensive rebound, though. Havenkamp inside. She can't get a defensive rebound. Finally pulled down by the Wildcats. Quickly the other way. Hanover goes, throws it inside. Schlabach. Ball sticks around back of the hands. That's going to be Gracie Bruno forcing the action for Hanover. Then going off Centralia, staying now with the Wildcats. Charlie Triggerman goes high, right post, into the hands of Bruna. Juniman left baseline, up shot, no good. Defensive rebound, pulled down, Kramer. Defense for Centralia has been absolutely stout here in this first quarter. Now here's a turnover, though, up the top by Centralia. Hayden Kramer lost the control on that one. Good defense out top by Gracie Bruna. Will end up staying, though, with Centralia, as there was a jump ball finally called. Hanover could not possess that turnover. So it'll stay on the way of the Panthers. Home side of the court. Centralia right-handed side. As we view it here in Centralia High School, beautiful evening first high school basketball. Ellen Dieters inside gets her first bucket from the floor to top down. She now has 4 points and has a 6-point advantage for the Centralia Panthers against Hanover. Top side, Juniman looking for some help. It's been Anna Juniman, Tessa Losi, and Caitlin Cliff all year. Head coach Chris Weigman saying he needs some extra help from the other girls, and here's maybe a little bit for him on this one. Inside, Drew Bruna will go physically on that right block, pick up the personal foul, and 2 free throws will now go to the freshman. Owen Dieters picks up that personal foul. Sends Bruna to the line for 2 free throws. Misses the first one. And she was too strong on that front end. Second free throw up coming now for the freshman. High arcing shot down. Splits a pair there. Hanover, though, 50% from the line here in this first quarter. Only 2 for 4 on the opportunities. The turnovers, 4 turnovers for the Wildcats in this quarter. Top side, little elevator action, trying to get a shot for Keely Rimpey. Rimpey goes left side into Dieters. Dieters, nice little jump shot, floats it up, shot no good. Gets her offensive rebound, right block, kicks it out. Kramer thought about a 3, she'll swing it around. Hayden will shoot that one. That one's off, no good. Dieters skies for the offensive rebound, but a jump ball will be called. It will go back to the Wildcats. 6.4 seconds left to go. Substitution here. Melena Becker, 5th and final freshman off the bench. She will check Owen Dieters with that personal foul with 6.4 here. Don't want to pick it up. Centralia will pressure, and a foul is going to be called on Hayden Kramer. 80 feet away from the basket as she was pressuring Gracie Bruna up there. Bruna fell. A little groan from this Centralia sideline. Will be your inbounder, gets it to Gracie. Gracie with 5, cross the sideline. Here comes Anna left side. 1 second. Hannah fires up the three. That one's good! From just outside the three-point line as Anna Juniman hits a floating three as the first quarter buzzer ends. Centralia still holding the advantage, though, 12-10 after the first 8 minutes.
Ag Buildings provides safe storage and working space for farm shops and machinery. Inline Construction offers wood or steel frame ag buildings complete and finished to your specifications. Call today for a quote and let them get started. For ag buildings, demolition, concrete, and construction work, count on Inline Construction. Find them and see their recent projects on their Facebook page.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Sports coverage continues this weekend on KNDY. If you're looking for an opportunity to listen to the Chiefs game, swing on over to sunflowerstateradio.com. We'll have a listen live tab. Top of the key there for anyone interested in that. Here, after 8 minutes of play, Centralia leads 12-10. It would have been a little bit more than that, but Anna Juniman hit an absolutely gorgeous float three from about 30 feet away as that buzzer went off to cut this lead down to 2 now for the Wildcats. Inside, we're going to go to Tava Gibbs. Got to start the scene. She swings cross court three up by Tatum Kramer. Kramer misses the three long, and a foul inside is going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Centralia. It will be on Owen Dieters. Now, that's her second first. That course for Tava Gibbs getting the start. With a little bit of a strain in that MCL. So the freshman played good last week in Onega. Didn't opportunity to start here to make the mix of it. The 3 from 4 was hit. The other end, Hanover will try to force the line and one clip is going to hurt. They're going to keep with 2 free throws up coming now from the free throw line. That personal foul comes on to before hit. Was from the stripe in that first quarter. Conley makes the first one for the senior. Two as well for Cliff. She goes 2 for 2 from the line. Hanover now 4 for 6 from the stripe through the second quarter. Inside the layup, got a big call on that one. I think that was Tatum Kramer inside, either her or Hayden. Couldn't tell by the numbers. Had a wide open layup from the right side of the block. A good defensive possession here by the Wildcats. Dieters for 3, right corner off. The inbound goes down. Owen Dieters, her first triple here tonight. Of course, the 1,000-point score on the season. It's in another one. A wild pass from Hanover, as that's turnover number 5 of this first half. We'll send it back over to Centralia. Both these two teams meeting here tonight. More 14, the outstanding. Hanover comes in 4-1. Centralia 3-0 on the season. Hanover still, though, looking at the schedule, has likes of Valley Heights, Clifton, Clyde coming out for them. Donovan West, too, as well. Meanwhile, Centralia, they still have to play Frankfort, Valley Heights, Donovan West, Clifton, Clyde as well, too. 3-ball by Hayden Kramer. That's going to be off the mark right side, and a turnover. Juniman was looking for shot cross-court pass. Bad pass there, and back-to-back possessions now for turnovers for Chris Bikeman and his Wildcat squad. Inside, Dieter's thrown it out 8 feet away. It sinks that one on the right baseline. 5 points now for Dieter's in this go before the first quarter as these Panthers up 17-12. Timeout is taken by Hanover as Gracie Bruno was trapped hard by the Centralia defense out top. We'll take it with them. Centralia leading by 5.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service and all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
A big weekend here for high school and college basketball as well. Of course, we'll take a look at today's schedule coming up here at halftime of this girls contest. KU and K-State will both have games this weekend. KU tip will be at 12:30 right here on KNDY FM 95.5. Meanwhile, the Wildcats over on our sister station AM 1570. FM 94.1 with an 11 a.m. tip in that one. Meanwhile, if you are looking for some Chiefs football this weekend and can't get it on the TV, or if you just want to give a listen in, check out sunflowerstateradio.com as we'll have a listen live link on our website for all of you to pay attention. Of course, the Chiefs playing the AFC Championship game versus the Baltimore Ravens Sunday with kickoff at 2 o'clock. Owen Dieter picks up now her third personal foul, so she's going to have to take a seat on the bench here for probably the last 5:30 as we roll on until halftime. We'll make a mark of that. Right now, Hanover trailing 17-15 with 5:30 left. Owen Dieters goes out with 3 fouls. We'll see if these Wildcats can take advantage. They're going to go inside. Caitlin Cliff is surrounded by defenders, about 4 Centralia girls down low. She's going to draw a foul. Coach Dusty Thompson not too happy with that one, but a big bump down low we'll have to deal with here the rest of the contest. Cora Thompson picks up her first personal foul. That's already 4 now for Centralia in this quarter, so 1 more personal foul. Hanover's shooting free throws the rest of this first half, and they lived at the line in that TVL tournament in their game against Frankfurt, opening round win. They shot 30 free throws. Meanwhile, the Wildcats shot 6 in that contest. It really helped Hanover to the victory. Inside, up and 1 now for Drew Bruna. Excellent pass as Caitlin Quick goes high-low with Bruna. Bruna finishes it off, and that personal foul now will go on Cora Thompson. So just like that, Thompson picks up her second personal foul, does the sophomore deep out with her 3 personal fouls, and Hanover now has an opportunity to cut it to within 2. At the line, freshman Drew Bruna, she's going to miss that one, though. Empty on at that possession, or the 1-and-1 opportunity. Quickly the other way, Hayden Kramer gets all the way to the rim. Defensive rebound taken away by Gracie Bruna. She's going to push the pace. Juneman left side, up and down for the Wildcats. And just like that, we have ourselves a 1-possession game. Just quickly as momentum changes, now the Hanover crowd getting into it over on the far side of the court. It is 17-16, 4:35 left to play until halftime. Inside, Kramer, time to jump set, throws the left side. Josie Haverkamp will lift it out, smack down, flip. Bartley swings it out, top now into the hands of Kramer again. Kramer will float her in there. Now got that one to fall down by the freshman. That Dusty Thompson's going to look at timeout. We're going to take it with him. Centralia still holding on to a 3-point advantage.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
4 minutes left to go here before half in a girls' contest, one in which Centralia holds on to a 3-point advantage. Coming up after this one, a rematch of the TVL tournament quarterfinal matchup between the boys, one in which Hanover was victorious. They went on to claim second at that tournament, while Centralia claimed third. Inside Juneman, way too easy for the leader of this Wildcats team. She just took it right down the middle of the lane with that left-handed shot, got it up off the glass, and 2 points for the Wildcats. Out top, the defensive possession by the freshman, Gracie Bruna. Didn't get the start tonight for head coach Chris Beichman in light of wanting to get some more senior leadership out there, in the words of Kate and Shotting, but just forces a turnover on that one. A jump ball will end up being the call, but good enough for a turnover. As it goes back to Hanover, looking to regain this lead. Cross-court skip pass, Bruno left wing, gets it off to Juneman in that corner. Up top, Drew Bruno looks to attack left side, swings it back right now. Anna Bruno shakes and bakes. Losi here in the corner. Had herself a slow TVL tournament, looking to get going as this season gets going. Drew Bruno out top, looking to go high-low with flip inside, and a running layup for the senior. You don't see that very often. More as a back to the basket type of player, but using her mobility on that one, giving Hanover their first lead of this contest, and all without Owen Dieters on the court. Near steal out top as Juneman almost gets to that one, but Centralia will keep possession. Top side, who lost it? Tori Kugelman loses it now for Centralia. That's their first turnover here in the court, but a costly one, as Hanover now can take it up either 3 or 2. Inside, Bruno's blocked by Josie Haverkamp. Good defensive possession there by the freshman, but something to be a little bit concerned about as these guards for Hanover have been able to get into this middle of this Centralia Panthers defense at ease here in the second quarter. Of course, big notion, too, as well. Owen Dieters already with 9 points here in this one. Picked up her third foul with about 5 minutes left to go in this quarter and has been on the bench ever since. Since then, Hanover has taken this 1 point advantage. Juneman gets a shot up inside. She misses that, her first miss of this quarter, but the Wildcats will keep possession and reset it up top now with Losi. Trying to go high-low. Juneman with it left side. Lefty tries to attack middle of the floor. She gets there, kicks it now out. Caitlin Flip around the horn. 2:25 left to play before halftime. Centralia trailing 19-20. Inside, Caitlin Flip, shot up, no good, and a foul will be called on Centralia on the offensive rebound. Stepped out of bounds did Centralia. So after gaining the defensive rebound, Centralia stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Inside, Losi has trouble with it. She's going to fire up a corner three. That's going to be an air ball, and Centralia finally gets a stop here in this one. Losi's first shot here tonight was a miss. She had 7 points in that game versus Valley Heights. No points in that game versus Clifton Clyde in the semifinal action. A foul is called out top. Gracie Bruna picks up now her first personal foul. First one for Hanover, too, as well, with just under 2 minutes left to play before halftime. Of course, coming up at halftime, we'll take a peek at the action going on not only tonight, but also this weekend, too. The three-ball is down by Keelan Lindsay. The Centralia sideline ecstatic on that one as the Panthers regain the lead here as we inch even closer to halftime. Out top, Panthers defense hounding the Wildcats. Juneman looks to attack right side. Little floater with the left-handed lane. She wants a foul. No foul will be called. Panthers control. Juneman made her first 2 shots of the quarter, has missed her last 2. Rimpey thought about a 3, now gives it off right, left side. Tatum Kramer, cross-court pass goes into the stand, into the hands of assistant head coach Kim Losi. Turnover, Centralia. 2 turnovers for both teams here in this quarter. 4 for Hanover in that first, only 3 for Centralia. as untimely turnovers have been the name of the game on this one. Shoddy left side, gets it off the clip. Clip goes barreling in there, gets that one off the glass and able to go down. Knocks this one up at 22 as we go under 66 left to go. 3-ball Rempe. That one's going to be hard off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound being fought for. Finally taken away by Hanover. Juniman looks to push the base. Middle of the court. Swings it left corner. Losu thought about a three. Thinks better of it. Juniman will fire one, though. That one's off the left side of the rim. No good. Across the timeline, Caden Kramer will bring it inside. Josie Gibbs, or Tava Gibbs, has it taken away. Good defensive possession by the Wildcats. Caitlin Cliff forced that turnover. Still knotted up at 22. Inside trying to go to Trinity Schlemoth was Anna Juniman off the left hand of the sophomore. We'll give it back now to Centralia. So Owen Dieters will have the last 14.6 seconds left to do some work here. She's been on the bench 6 to 5.5 mark in this quarter with those 3 personal fouls. Hanover was trailing by 5 at the time. Now has it tied up at 22. Dieters goes to work with 5 seconds. Inside Gibbs, up and down for Tava Gibbs. Her first bucket of the quarter is a big one as it gives Centralia the 2 advantage going into the half. Walker at 4:22. We'll take our first time out of halftime before we come back, wrap up that first, and preview what other action is going on around the league here tonight.
Nothing beats country living. That's why our bank is proud to be your full-service mortgage lender. We offer a variety of loan solutions for country homes, ranches, and for vacant and recreational land. Whether you're a farmer or just love the country life, see us for your welcome home loan. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
Wait, Santa is done, my friends. After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot and upgrade your Wi-Fi experience. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies. For more details, visit bluevalley.net/promo.
For affordable housing, contact the Hanover Housing Authority in Hanover, Kansas. Proudly serving the Hanover community, Hanover Housing Authority offers 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for rent. The apartments are part of a property with a laundry facility, office, commons area, and maintenance shop. The apartments are clean, safe, and affordable and are located close to schools, businesses, and churches in the Hanover community. Hanover Housing Authority does not discriminate tenants. For more information, contact 785-337-2692.
Every great team has shared qualities that separated them from all else. Whether you're talking about the 72 Dolphins, the 92 Dream Team, the Fab Five, or the Magnificent Seven, you can count on one thing. The vision was clear and the commitment was obvious. High standards were set and improvement was never ending. At Sapp Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
At halftime, Centralia girls lead Hanover girls 24-22 in a tight-ranked matchup here between two top state-ranked teams in this one, of course, vying for a TVL regular season title, too. Centralia has already wrapped up the tournament championship and win last week. Meanwhile, Hanover looking for their second straight regular season championship. In that first half, it was about as even as it gets. 24-22 is our score. Centralia led 12-10 at the end of one quarter. But kept it tight as Owen Dieters picked up her third personal foul with 5 minutes there in that second quarter and really hampered the Centralia offense, and we saw it. Centralia was up by 5 at that moment, and they are only up by 2, and honestly, it probably should have been trailed going into halftime. Looking at scoring, though, first for Hanover, They were led by Anna Juniman with 10 points. Caitlin Cliff had 7, and Drew Bruna had 5 points as well. And that was all the scoring. Tessa Losey, who has been quiet the last week and a half, only 1 shot for her. That came there in the second quarter. 4 for 6 from the free throw line was Hanover, good enough for 67%. 7 turnovers, 2 in that first half. 4 split between the first quarter, 3 in the second quarter. 4 players with 2 rebounds apiece. Losey, Drew Bruna, Juniman, and Cliff. Meanwhile, Losey has herself 2 steals as well, and Cliff has herself a block. Meanwhile, for the Centralia Lady Panthers, they were led in scoring by Owen Dieters, 9 points in that first half. 8 points for Taylor Gibbs, getting the start for Cora Thompson tonight for the Panthers. 3 points for Keely Rimpey off the bench, 2 points for Hayden Kramer off the bench, and 2 points for Tatum Kramer, 2 as well. Centralia was 2 for 2 from the free throw strike, 100% during the first half. Meanwhile, they had 6 turnovers, split 3 and 3 in a quarter. We're going to take our second time out of the half. Come back, take a peek at what other action is going around the TVL and the area tonight and this weekend as we continue our Friday night feature game between Centralia and Hanover right here on KNDY FM 95.5.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover. Quality, integrity, durability. These values make Landau stand out above the rest. Landau Company offers stable employment, competitive wages, $2 per hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, overtime hours, growth opportunities, and a benefit package that includes profit sharing, comprehensive insurance package, paid time off, and more. It's not too late to get your new year started off right. Apply online today at Landau.com or phone 785-562-5381. EEO employer, vets and disabilities welcome. Learn more online at Landau.com today.
Whether you're a new homeowner or have lived in your house for years, we know how important it is to you. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance. Homeowners insurance doesn't just protect your house and property, it also protects your belongings, yourself, and your guests. You put a lot of hard work into providing a home for your family. See Blue Valley Insurance in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville for the best combination of homeowners insurance coverage to protect your hard-earned investment.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
It's a full weekend of sports here for KNDY. Of course, tonight we've got our coverage of the Panthers and the Wildcats. Meanwhile, also coming up at 7:30 over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Bruce Dierking will have the call as the Marysville boys are facing off against the New Central on that one. As Northern Kansas League gets started up going again for the Bulldogs. Looking elsewhere tonight, a few contests. Last night, the Frankfurt boys defeated Omega 53-18. Meanwhile, the girls were victorious 57-34. They're back there tonight in another state-ranked matchup, the girls contest over at Clifton Clyde, as the Wildcats of Frankfurt have made the trip west to visit Clifton Clyde. That's going to be a great one. Clifton Clyde, number 2 in Class 1A Division I. Frankfurt, number 4. And those two teams, too, are in the same sub-state, too, as well, as we start getting closer to that season with many sub-states kicking off here at the end of February. around the area tonight. Riverside has made the trip to visit Axtell. Troy is at Washington County. Glenn is over at Onega. Meanwhile, in some Nebraska action, Diller Odell is at Superior, and Southern is at Johnson Brock. Meanwhile, this weekend, KU men's basketball gets back underway right here on 95.5 as they travel up to Iowa State. The tip-off set for 12:30. Meanwhile, over on our sister station at 11 a.m. And, of course, this weekend, too, SunflowerStateRadio.com will have coverage of the Kansas City Chiefs broadcast. I don't believe it'll be the Mitch broadcast. Will be some coverage there, so if you happen to be somewhere where you can't be watching the game, and NFC Championship game between the Chiefs and the Ravens coming up at 2 p.m., that game will be streaming at SunflowerStateRadio.com, and of course that's where you can find all of our broadcasts every evening, as well as downloadable playbacks of every play-by-play action here from the KNDY. If you missed the game during the TVL tournament, or you just want to re-listen to one of our broadcasts, swing on over to the broadcast section at SunflowerStateRadio.com. Both go back to action. Centralia leading 24-22, and we're going to take our last break here from our sponsors before we get ready for the last 16 here from Centralia.
This is the time of year to reflect on last year's crop cycle and make plans for next year. There are many decisions to be made and many options available. We'd like to help make the financial side of your planning a little easier. Our ag lenders know agriculture and they're local. Stop by and see us. Let's talk about next year. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
And a big thank you to our sponsors this evening, making our broadcast possible as well. Hanover Housing Authority, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, Midwest Products, Landau Company, the Blue Valley Insurance Agency, Hanover Branch, Goods Bar and Grill, Citizen State Bank Branches, Hanover Electric, Freeman Farmers Mutual Insurance, Inline Construction, Bruna Implement, Hanover Hospital, B&W Electric, Andy's Hardware Lumber, the Main Street Market of Hanover, First Heritage Bank, and Blue Valley Technologies. We associate you all throughout this season. Of course, if we missed you and you want to catch any of our broadcasts, get your name associated with these great high school games that we get to cover weekend and week out, give us a call up at the station. We'll keep you scheduled on what the broadcast calendar looks like. Dieters comes out firing from three, misses that first shot of the second half. Offensive rebound. Darn near pulled down by Centralia, but it will go the way of the Wildcats. So same starting lineups here for both teams. First for Hanover will be Tessalowski, Drew Berna, Anna Juneman, Caden Shoddy, and Caitlin Cook, with Shoddy getting the start for Gracie Berna here tonight. Meanwhile, for the Panthers will be Caden Kramer, Corey Cooperman, Isabel Haverkamp, Owen Dieters, and Tava Gibbs getting the start tonight for Cora Thompson. Inside, Caitlin Cook will get an and one opportunity coming out of halftime. Foul will be called on the Panthers. That will go against Tatum Kramer, her first personal foul. And Clip will have an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play. First one out of the block for Clip. That will be a miss. She was 3 for 4 from the stripe in that first half, but couldn't get that one to fall down. Big storyline for that first half, too, as well. Owen Dieters saddled with 3 personal fouls early in that second quarter. It was 5:30 to be exact. Centralia had a 5-point advantage, and they actually held on fairly nicely in that first half, going into halftime play only up 2. 3 seconds is the call inside the lane. That's to be Tava Gibbs forcing the turnover on Centralia. First one for the Panthers. It was a clean game both ways. 6 turnovers for Centralia, only 7 for Hanover in that first half. In the defensive-minded contest, both of these teams average over 52 points a game. I guess we're kind of right at that mark, both set at 24 as we start the third quarter, but we're going to see who turns it over last here in the second half will probably be the one that comes away with a victory. Max Lasky with you this evening. Boys contest coming up here after this one. That is a rematch of quarterfinal action from the TVL tournament last week, one in which Hanover was victorious, went on to place second at that tournament, while Centralia finished out fourth. Here in the girls' contest, it is a state-ranked matchup. Of course, Centralia coming off the victorious TVL tournament championship, meanwhile Hanover playing the third. Hayden Shoddy throws out her first shot of the second half. It's going to be off from the left corner three-ball region. Centralia pulls down the defensive board. Now we'll attack offensively. Dieters inside. A lot of contact inside as Owen Dieters just forced her way inside, and now will live at the free throw strike. Drew Brennan picks up her first personal foul. A resilient effort by the Centralia Lady Panthers at that TVL tournament. They went into the last two contests, or the fourth quarter of the last two contests, either trailing or tied, and they ended up winning both of those games. The resilience of these Panthers, talking to head coach Dusty Thompson, cannot be underestimated as this season progresses, and this team that looks to get back to another state tournament appearance, one in which they placed second at 2 years ago. And talking to head coach Dusty Thompson on our Coach's Corner interview every Tuesday at about 5:20, he said that will be the key to confidence for this team. Tessa Losey opened up a three-ball, her first three in probably what seems like 4 months for her, as she gets her first shot to go down in the second half, and now Dieters turns it over by Centralia. Dieters split those free throws early on, so 2-point advantage, 27-25. Juneman takes a wild shot offensively for the Wildcats, up and running the other way. Go the Panthers, shot up and missed by Tatum Kramer inside, and it will go back now towards Hanover. These two teams matched up only once last year, and Hanover had the upper hand. Of course, an undefeated season for the Wildcats, led by the senior Macy Holly Eliason, Keegan Atkinson, Taven Stallbomber. Hanover handled Centralia 64-28 last year, while the same girls back for the Centralia squad that went 14-10 last year. So some learning opportunities and a little frustration from last year's game getting taken out on the court here tonight. Drew Bruner, three-ball straight away. That's off the left side of the rim. Offensive rebound is fought for, almost taken down, and it will be taken away by Hanover finally. Hanover third opportunity, no good. Losey gets it. Runner inside, and Losey will be fouled. On the third opportunity, the Hanover team is going to make you pay. Personal foul will go against Hayden Kramer. Second personal foul for the Panthers. A second now for Centralia in this quarter. Losey at the free throw stripe. Calmly knocks down her first free throw. Dieters now into the contest. Out will come Tori Kugelman. Dieters with those three fouls. Something to keep an eye on here as this game progresses. Losey at the line for a second. That one rattles home now for the junior. She goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. Trinity Schlabach now into the contest. Caitlin Clip is out, and Hanover has opened up now a 4-point advantage, 29-25, as we hit 4:30 left to play in this third quarter. Dieters looks to go to work out top against freshman Gracie Bruna, and that's the experience of the junior Dieters there. Just takes it to the left step of Bruna. Picks up a cheap one on the freshman, about 30 feet away from the basket. Hanover shifts more into now kind of a 1-3-1 sort of matchup zone. Centralia looking to get them out of sorts. Dieters looks to attack right side. She goes baseline all the way up and under to step that dribble. Dieters ends up throwing it off the glass, puts it up for two now. Is this a 2-point contest? Hanover brings it across the timeline, left to right. In their road blue uniforms, Losey fires up a three straight on. That's going to be long, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down now by Taven Gibbs. Gibbs finds Dieters. Dieters goes running, and Juneman did a good job to cut that one down defensively and stop a fast break for Centralia. The Hanover team still defensive-minded in their practices. They only allow 40 points per game on the season. Of course, better than last year. Not as good as last year, but they averaged only 30 points per game. Inside Peters, nice little play there by the smart basketball player. Threw it off the back of the girl standing on the inbounds position, just kind of threw it up to herself, got the shot off the rim. It was a miss, and a foul ends up being called now on Tava Gibbs. So the freshman getting the start here tonight picked up her third personal foul. As Centralia looks for a stop. 29-27 our score. Hanover leads this one. Centralia had a 2-point advantage at the end of one quarter, had a 2-point advantage at halftime. Now trailing here by 2 inside. Schlaylock is going to travel with it. First turnover by Hanover in this quarter, but good defense by Centralia. As soon as the sophomore caught it down on that left block, white jerseys were all around her. Peters will bring it across the timeline as Hanover switches up their defensive possession now. Left corner into the hands of Kramer. Kramer swings it around, ends up into the hands of Haverkamp for left block. Now Dieters looks to attack on the kick out. Gets to the left baseline. Defender falls down. Shot up. No good. Defensive rebound. Pulled down by Drew Vernon. We're going to have an official stoppage of play, as I believe it was Gracie Bruna hit the floor pretty hard, kind of came up grabbing the back of her head. A tough player there for the Wildcats. She'll stay in it. It will allow a chance for substitutions, though. Caitlin Clip in for Drew Bruna. Castellosi out for Caden Shoddy. Out for the Panthers will come Thompson and Kramer. And will come Hayden Kramer, too, along with Tava Gibbs. Schumann tries to break the press herself, and she does. Gets it across the court for the Wildcats. Wildcats with it offensively, throws it into the chest of who was that? Taylor Rempe's going to force the turnover for Hanover. Good job there by the freshman. These 5 freshmen, for head coach Dusty Thompson, have been kind of big here for these Panthers the last couple weeks. Dieters looks to work top side, guarded by freshman Gracie Bruna. Dieters gets to her spot at the free throw line, kicks it out. Rempe now goes inside to Gibbs tries to throw it back out, up against Schlaylock. Lot of contact, and Tava Gibbs now will go to the line for 2 free throws. Trinity Schlaylock, the sophomore, picking up her second personal foul. Scoreless here tonight. 1 block to her name defensively. David Gibbs, the freshman, at the line. High arcing free throw. First one is a miss. 8 points for her here tonight. 6 in that first quarter. She's perfect for the floor. 4 for 4. Second free throw upcoming now for Gibbs. That one's going to be long, too, as well. She goes 0 for 2 from the strike, but Dieters pulls down the offensive board, saves the possession now for the Panthers. Dieters will attack left baseline, kicks it out top. Hayden Kramer. Hayden Kramer trying to get inside, gets to the free throw line, stops, turn around shot. No good. Judeman pulls down the defensive board. Bobcats with the push. Judeman all the way to the front of the rim. Shot up, no good. Ball is tipped around. I think that's off Centralia, and it will stay with Hanover. Tatum Kramer into the contest. That will be Tatum Kramer in for Hayden Kramer. We'll get these Kramers right by the end of it. Inside right block, Caitlin Cliff up and one. Opportunity now for the senior. Good inbounds play there as it was Castellosi finding Clip coming across the lane with a little side shuffle screen set by Slaybong. And a little fast 3-point opportunity upcoming now for the senior. On that play, Gibbs picks up her third personal foul. Free throw now for Clip. That will be long and no good. Centralia pulls down the defensive board. Dieters will look to attack right side. Inside, Haverkamp up and down for Josie Haverkamp. freshman gets her first bucket here of the evening with 1:40 here in the third quarter. Centralia back to within 2 now, 31-29. Hated Shoddy, though, on the other end, answers back. A nice little pull-up jump shot from the free throw line. Gives the Wildcats back a 4-point possession. Inside Havercamp and one. Back and forth we go here the last couple possessions. Josie Havercamp back-to-back buckets now, and she's going to pick up the bucket and the harm on that one. Personal foul will go against Caitlin Flip, now her first personal foul. Havercamp at the line for her first free throw here tonight. Free throw is up and good for the freshman. Dieters will take a seat on the bench with 1:23 here left to play. 1,000-point score for these Panthers here in double figures tonight with 12. Those 3 fouls, though, more important. Losi will bring it across the timeline, gets it to Flip, right wing. Big float, post out top, handling that ball. Losi 3-ball straight on. That one's money. Tessa Losi hits her second 3 in this quarter, and Chris Spikeman wants to take a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. Hanover 36-32.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
This state-ranked game between the Wildcats and the Panthers cranking up to exactly what it was supposed to be, 36-32. Hanover leading this one on the road, looking for an all-important PVL win as this season quickly is approaching its end. We go under 60 seconds now in this third quarter in what has been a fast-paced one. Top side, Havercamp all about a 3. Will rotate just a walk going against Flip. Inside offensive rebound taken by Isabel Havercamp. She can't get the bunny to drop down for the Panthers, and Centralia goes empty on their possession coming out of the timeout. Losi up top just hit a 3, throws it cross court into the hands of Shoddy, and a backcourt will do the conversation. Head coach Chris Whiteman won an explanation. Believe it was double touched by the Panthers. Did a good job defensively out there by Havercamp, who just missed the bucket to force the turnover and allow these Panthers an extra possession here as crunch time gets even closer. 36-32. Dieters with the ball out top. She is in the offense for Centralia so far here tonight. 12 of the Panthers, 32 points for the do-it-all 1,000-point scorer for Centralia. With an out top still here on the reversal. Gets to the free throw line. Little floater inside. Taken away by Schlabach, but then taken right back by Dieters. Back-to-back turnovers. 3-ball by Hayden Kramer is down. The freshman Hayden Kramer with a huge 3. Half-court shot from Muncie. That one just about went down for him at the end of the first. But couldn't get that one to fall. And the ball by the freshman pulls Centralia to within 1 as we go into the final 8 minutes. Hanover leading 36-35.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff of Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it the most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. They know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and now Humboldt, Nebraska.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service on all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
A turnover by Hanover on their first possession coming out of quarter action leads to a Tatum Kramer free throw opportunity. She went barely into the chest there of Tessa Losi. Losi took the brunt of that one, still holding her chest as Kramer takes her free throw shot. That's going to be the first personal foul go on Losi. No Wildcats in threatening of foul trouble here as we roll on through the fourth quarter. Max Lass with you on KNDY 95.5, online at KNDYradio.com, and in the free KNDY FM mobile app. Of course, boys action coming up after this one too as well. A rematch of the quarterfinal action between Centralia and Hanover, one in what Centralia was victorious here in the girls' contest. A great one between two top state-ranked matchups. The 8-1 Centralia girls and the 9-3 Hanover Lady Wildcats battling out here. Fourth quarter action, 36-36. And now back-to-back turnovers by Hanover in this quarter. They only had 3 in that first quarter altogether. Already 2 now here. Only about 40 seconds in to this score. Dieters with it against the South Hanover defense that has caused trouble for many teams all season. Looking to go baseline inside off the shoelace. We're not going to have a kickball. It's going to be a turnover. Centralia Hanover up and running. Schumann misses the right-handed layup. A lot of contact there. Head coach Chris Biden wanting a personal foul. We're not going to get it. At the other end, Dieters pushes the pace for the Panthers, and it will stay Centralia. Gracie Brunin now into the contest. She will check Tessa Losi. Losi had herself a very nice quarter there. 8 points for the junior on 2 3-point buckets and 2 free throws. Dieters inside, gets it to the middle of that Hanover defense, kicks it out. Now Tatum Kramer, right side, sold that foul, did Owen Dieters real well. Just kind of threw that head back. We'll pick that one up against Anna Juniman, as that's her second personal foul. It's been a tight game both ways. Centralia led 12-10 at the end of 1, led 24-22 at the end of 3, trailed by 136-35 at the end of 3 quarters, and now we roll under 6.5 minutes in this contest. Inside turnover by Centralia, trying to find post player down low. Tava Gibbs coming across the lane. Caitlin, too good defensively for that turnover. On the other end, Hanover feeds Clip inside. And a hold will be the foul down low on Centralia. Cora Thompson, third personal foul now for a sophomore. Head scoreless in this one, dealing with a little bit of an MCL strain, though, is Thompson. Shoddy gets it in the Juniman left side as Juniman looks to go baseline. Gets up, shot lefty up, no good by Anna Juniman. Has been off here in this quarter, had 10 points in the first half. Hasn't made a shot yet here in the second half. 0 for 5 from the floor. Thompson gets it off to Dieters. Dieters goes inside. It's going to be Hanover ball. A Centralia turnovers as Owen Dieters can keep hold of that ball in tight traffic, as that's now the third turnover for Centralia here in the fourth. Losi will check back in for Shoddy. Little offense for defense substitution here for Hanover. Centralia will full court press as they have been all contest long. Drew Bruno will look to take it left side, and a turnover in the backcourt by Bruno. Head coach Chris Beichman claiming she kept that heel down, but I'm pretty sure it moved with her. Not necessarily the smartest play call, though, there as Losi sent it over to Bruno to try and break that press. Inside shot's going to be missed by Josie Haverkamp. Haverkamp had 5 points in that third quarter. A good spark off the bench tonight for head coach Dusty Thompson, and really working her way into a position. On the other end, Hanover looking to work it inside the Cliff. Cliff had her at right block, and now out top. Drew Bruno will look to attack. Bruno stopped by Haverkamp. Good defensive possession so far by the Panthers. Bruno will pop and pull from about 10 feet away. She misses that shot from the left baseline. Once again, Hanover empty on their possession. At the other end, Kramer up and down. And what opportunity for Hayden Kramer as the freshman takes it strong to the hole for an and one opportunity and gives Centralia the lead 38-36. Drew Bruno picks up her first personal foul. Kramer at the line for the first time here this evening. One dribble for the freshman, puts that one up. Conley takes it for Centralia. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them, trying into this lead, 39-30.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Coming down to the wire here in a tight one, 39-36 our score in the state race matchup. Another one we previewed earlier between Frankfort and Clifton Clyde, getting a very late jump, but the Frankfort girls up big 16-5 over Clifton Clyde at the end of the first quarter. Our friend Jeff Wirtz over at the TVL Spotlight with that score update for you. We'll take a look at girls' score at halftime of the boys' game coming up later on. We're 5 minutes left to go in this one between Hanover and Centralia. It's been back and forth all game. Centralia just regained the lead and now forces a turnover. Fourth one for Hanover in this quarter, most of any quarter in the game. Dieters takes the left baseline. She's going to be trapped hard. Now swings it around Gibbs. Top of the key, Kramer for three. That one's short off the rim. Hayden Kramer can't get that one to fall down. Back the other way, Losi will go against Do-It-All Jr. Owen Dieters. Gracie Bruno fires a three. That's long for the word to go. And Tatum Kramer pulls down the defensive board. Gracie Bruno, her first shot comes here with 5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter, and it's going to be an air ball three. Turnover on the other end, though, as Centralia gives it right back now to Hanover. Sloppy possession both ways the last couple trips up and down the court. Cora Thompson back into the contest. Also will come Elena Becker. She will check out Owen Dieters. So it is Becker, Kramer, Rimpey, Tatum Kramer, and Tava Gibbs out there for Centralia. As for Hanover, it is Losi, Juneman, Clip, Drew Bruna, and Caden Shoddy. Caitlin Clip gets a shot from short range. She misses that one off the bottom of the backboard, and Hanover goes empty on their possession. Now a little offense for defense substitutions upcoming for Dusty Johnson. Owen Dieters back in. Josie Haverkamp in. For, I believe it's going to be Cora Thompson. Now we have a little bit of a substitution change here. Centralia sent some girls out onto the floor. The ball was already in play. I don't know if Centralia was late getting a player to the substitution table or not. Then it's going to be called an illegal substitution. I think it's going to be a technical foul, Centralia. But let's see what the official call is here. Kind of one of those bang-bang plays. One official gave the ball to Centralia to put it in. So it's just going to be a little miscommunication. And of course, stay with Centralia. Head coach Chris Dyke not buying this one as he's got a little sly smile on his face as his team looks to dig their way out of this 3-point deficit. Hanover just had a 5-point lead a few minutes ago now, but but now Centralia with a 3-point advantage, 39-36, just under 4 minutes left to play, fourth quarter. Dieters, Gibbs, Kramer, Tatum, and Hayden out there along with Haverkamp, your 5 for Centralia. Losey, Shoddy, Juneman, Drew Bruna, and Caitlin Clip the other way. That should have been an offensive foul. Owen Dieter, she misses the shot, and now a foul is called, I believe, on Centralia on the offensive rebound. As, yes, a personal foul call on Centralia going for that offensive board. David Gibbs now with 4 personal fouls. That's a big one as we roll under 3:30 here in this contest. Both teams looking for bragging rights, also TVL standing implications here tonight. Juneman easily breaks the press put on by the Panthers. Losey, Juneman, and Clip, your big 3 for Hanover, all on the left side of the court. Losey inside the Clip, left block, up and down for Caitlin Clip. Hit every part of the board on that one. Hanover's first points here in this quarter come at 3:10 left to play. Dieter's right side, inside going to go to Haverkamp, right block, bodies go up shot, no good. Hanover's ball on the wild shots by Josie Haverkamp. No offensive rebounding ability there for some that one. Head coach Dusty Thompson will send in Isabel Haverkamp for Josie. Still kind of a 1-2-2 token pressure by Centralia. Top side, Juneman's going to look to get it across the court, guarded tightly by Cora Thompson. Juneman with it, left side, gets trapped out by the scores table, gets it off the Clip, top of the feed. Flips into the hands of Losey, left corner, a lot of trouble, and head coach Chris Bikeman wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 39-38 our score, 2:42 left to play.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
The lone meeting between these two teams here this year comes right after TVL tournament finals. Centralia coming off a first-place finish, winning their 15th in school history. Meanwhile, Hanover a third-place finish. They already have one game under their belt here after the contest. They won the Tuesday night 72-44 versus Washington. Excuse me, so chance to knock rust off, but a tight one here. Dieters just takes it away from Losey. Dieters will go the other way. Looks to go 94 feet. Always has to be concerned with her dribbling ability. Inside shot up, no good by Hayden Kramer. Back comes the Wild. There's some good defensive possession by Tatum Kramer to come from behind and knock it out. A lot of tension in this gym, just how we like it. 2:18 left to play. Centralia 1-point advantage, 39-38. Last year, Hanover got the best of Centralia, 64-28, but it's been an even matchup here over the last couple years. With that off with it, swings it left side to Juneman. Juneman looking to get inside the lane. Losey, right corner three. That one's no good. Caitlin Clip, offensive rebound. Up and misses the bunny. Did Clip, and Centralia comes out of there with it. My goodness, Caitlin Clip had a golden opportunity to give these Wildcats an advantage and an offensive foul on the far side of the floor. That's Tatum Kramer picking up a charge foul. Good defensive possession by the Wildcats and Castellosi on that one. Hanover with the ball and trailing by one, looking to take the lead. They led most of that fourth quarter, gave it up here recently. Inside, Losi will be hounded by a group of Panthers. It'll be off of Centralia. It'll stay now with Hanover underneath their own basket. Substitution, Josie Haverkamp in for Isabel Haverkamp. Haverkamp with Dieters, those Kramer girls, and Cora Thompson, your five out there for Centralia. Cliff Juniman, Losi, Drew Bruna, and Shoddy out there for Hanover. Juniman free throw line shot up short, no good. Centralia pulls down the defensive board. Anna Juniman, 10 points in that first half, scoreless here in the second. She will check Dieters, now switch on to Kramer out top. Centralia fans won the foul, but we're not going to get one as the clock continues to roll. 1:23 left to go. Dieters head fakes on a three. Oh, that's a tough foul to take out top. Tessalowski got too close to the body of Owen Dieters. Picks up now her second personal foul. More importantly, that's Hanover's fourth team foul now. The next one would give the Panthers free throws. Gracie Bruna now in for Caden Shoddy. 29-28, Centralia leading this one. Top side, Dusty Thompson wants to take a timeout and save the possession for his Panthers. We will take it with them. 1 point advantage Centralia as we wind down towards the end. The state-ranked matchup in TVL League action.
Nothing beats country living. That's why our bank is proud to be your full-service mortgage lender. We offer a variety of loan solutions for country homes, ranches, and for vacant and recreational land. Whether you're a farmer or just love the country life, see us for your welcome home loan. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
39-38 as we wind down to the end of this one. 1:18 left to play here between Centralia and Hanover as advertised. Centralia comes in, your number 16 in Class 1A Division I. Hanover, your number 3 team in Class 1A Division II. Centralia 8-1 on the season. Their lone loss first game out versus Nemaha Central. Meanwhile, Hanover 9-3 on the season. They have losses to Little River, Frankfort, and Clifton Clyde, all top-tier teams in the state of Kansas. Foul will be given out top by Tessalowski, and that is the 5th team foul for the Wildcats. Her 4th personal now for head coach Chris Beitman, but more importantly, that will send Owen Dieters to the line for 2 free throws. Dieters hits every part of the rim that gets that one to drop down for Centralia. One more upcoming for Dieters. 1,000-point scorer already in double figures so far here tonight. Second one will give her 14, and it does. Centralia 60% from the free throw line here in this second half. They are 6 for 10. They were 2 for 2 from the stripe in the first. Those 2 buckets give Centralia a 3-point advantage as we roll under 66 left to go in this one. 31 minutes played, one more left to go. Juniman looks to attack left baseline. Into the hands of Losi, and it's taken away by Dieters. Right into the hands of Owen Dieters. Dieters will push the pace. Left side, Thompson up, no good. And out of bounds off of Hanover. No, a foul is going to be called on Owen Dieters on the offensive rebound. This Centralia side cannot believe this one. Head coach Dusty Thompson looking for an explanation too as well. 41-38 our score. We have a stub coming in. This has been a wild contest here in the last 8 minutes. Have some refereeing changes, have some up and downs, back and forth. 3-point advantage Centralia on the defensive end. Hanover needing to score with 44 seconds left. Juneman with the left side. This pressure has caused Hanover problems all night. Juneman will get it across the timeline with 35. Into the hands of Losey. Left side just turned it over. Cross-court pass. Gruber in the top side. Losey for three. That one's no good. Too long. Offensive rebound. Caitlin Cliff down low. They're still fighting for what's going to be the call. And Centralia ball on the jump ball. Losey had an opportunity for a three ball to tie this one up, but it was too far off the line. Losey was 2 for 2 from three-point land in that third quarter. Other than that, has been 0 for 2 here in this game. And will have to press, will have to foul with 23.8 seconds left. In down to Tatum Kramer. Kramer gets it off to Dieters. Dieters gets it. Dieters across the fine line, middle of the lane. Losey commits a personal foul, and that should be number 5 for the junior. As she walks to the bench, Caitlin Cliff will have to come in now for Losey. Fifth personal foul. Fouls out with 18 seconds left here in this contest as Dieters calmly knocks down the first free throw. Substitution now for Centralia. For Thompson in. For Josie Haverkamp. Dieters one more at the line. That one's going to be long off the board. Juneman pulls down the defensive board. Still an opportunity for Hanover. Juneman quickly up. Shoddy left corner three is blocked. Who was getting a hold of that? That was Hayden Kramer coming up with the big block on Caden Shoddy. And head coach Chris Eichman wants to take a timeout to draw up a play. We'll take it with him. 4-point advantage Centralia as we wind down the last 11 seconds.
Wait, Santa is done, my friends. After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot and upgrade your Wi-Fi experience. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies. For more details, visit bluevalley.net/promo.
Warm up with preseason savings on New Holland utility tractors from KNDY. Get 0% deals or cash back offers on PowerStar, T5, Workmaster Utility, and T6 models. These powerful, comfortable tractors deliver from 40 to 126 PTO horsepower. Warm up with preseason savings now at KNDY in Marysville. Offers end March 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualification and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Shoddy gets it into Juneman. Near side stolen away by Dieters, and that will pretty much wrap it up here tonight for this one. Dieters lines it out, and Centralia wins this one, pulling away 42-38. 7 turnovers by Hanover in that fourth quarter. Really did them in as Hanover drops to 9-4 on the season. All 4 losses coming to state-ranked teams. All on the other side, Centralia continues their hot start off of that GVL tournament championship win last week in Onega as they move to 9-1 on the season and pick up an ever-important GVL victory here versus Hanover. Again, final score 42-38. We're going to take a timeout, bring you wrap-ups of this contest as we get ready for the boys matchup here in Centralia and Hanover.
At Kramer Oil, safety always comes first. We're here to keep your home and shop warm with reliable propane delivery, which is why with your first fill-up, we perform a complimentary leak check. Your safety is our top priority, so you can rest easy knowing we've got you covered. And we're not just about safety, we're about convenience too. Need propane when you want it at a fair price? Call or text us today at 785-562-2466. We're here to serve you.
Hop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
Skip the drive. Come see us right here in Marysville, Kansas. At Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, you will find the same honest sales experience backed by the same reliable service. With the same goals in mind, our Marysville location is sure to provide you with a satisfying vehicle experience. Find us on Facebook or stop in at 1122 Pony Express Highway today.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
Whether you're buying, building, remodeling, or refinancing, your home is a major investment in your life. At United Bank and Trust, we understand how important it is to work with someone who cares. Our loan officers have the experience it takes to make the process a smooth one. Come in for a visit or start online by filling out a loan application at ubankonline.com in as little as 20 minutes. Mortgage lending with United Bank and Trust. It's banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Planning new construction? If it's an outbuilding, storage, home addition, or a new home, the pros at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber will help you put together everything you need from start to finish. They can help you with your design with recommendations and cost estimates, helping you find the right product at the right price. And it's delivered free for you when you're ready when you shop local. Everything you need for your dream home or a simple shed is at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. Visit with them today.
A 42-38 victory for the Centralia girls as they defeat Hanover here in this TVL matchup. Centralia moves now to 9-1 on the season, 4-0 in the TVL play. Meanwhile, Hanover drops to 9-4, 4-2, in the TVL play as well. Looking at scoring from this contest, first for Hanover, they were led by Caitlin Flip with 11 points. 10 points for Anna Juneman. She had all 10 of those in the first half as she went 0 for 7 from the field in the second half. 8 points for Tessa Losi. All of those came in the third quarter. 5 points for Drew Bruna and 2 points for Kaden Shoddy, getting the start here tonight. And as the story has been for the Hanover Wildcats so far this year, it is the starting five that only comes through scoring-wise for head coach Chris Eichmann and his Wildcats team. They were 6 for 10 from the free throw line, good enough for 60%. Meanwhile, they were in some turnover trouble. They had 17 turnovers in that game, did Hanover. They had 7 there in that fourth quarter, one in which they squandered a 36-35 point lead. Now, looking at Centralia, they were led in scoring by the do-it-all junior Owen Peters, 15 points, including 3 big free throws in the fourth quarter to ice this one away. 8 points for Tava Gibbs, getting her first high school start this evening. 8 points for Hayden Kramer off the bench. 5 points for Josie Haverkamp, and Keelan Rimpey pitched in 3-2 as well. While Tatum Kramer had 3 points all in the first half for her name as well. Centralia was 9 for 14 from the free throw strike, good enough for 64%. Meanwhile, they had 11 turnovers. Scoring by quarter goes like this. Centralia led 12-10 at the end of one, led 24-22 at halftime, trailed 36-35 at the end of 3 quarters, but held Hanover to only 2 points in that fourth quarter and pulled off a victory 42-38 to move to Centralia to 9-1 on the season. Meanwhile, Hanover falls to 9-4. We're going to take another time out and get a word from our weather and the news too as well before we get ready for this boys matchup. A rematch of quarterfinal actions in the PBL tournament last week, one in which Hanover had the upper hand. The timeout here from a word from our sponsors, a word for news and weather too before we get ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader here between Centralia and Hanover, Friday night featured game on KNDY.